Hi guys. For today's reading, we're going to be talking about the energy you should be channeling for today. Depending when, when you're seeing this, depending on when you're seeing this video. If you're seeing it late at night, then this is the energy you should be channeling for tomorrow. If you're seeing this video in the morning, you should definitely be channeling this energy the day of. All right, so I'm going to get to it. Pile 1, if you feel like this crystal resonates with you, feel free to fast forward by clicking the link below to pile 1. And for pile 2, if you feel like this crystal resonates with you, feel free to fast forward by clicking the link below to pile 2. Okay, I'm going to move ahead with pile 1. Hi, pile 1. I hope you manifested for new moon in Sagittarius. Pile 1, what energy should you be channeling tomorrow? Or today, I'm sorry. What energy should pile 1 be channeling, Spirit? Oh, I feel like that one wants to come out. Hi, pile 1. Okay, so I shuffled and the card that wanted to come out came out. So I'm going to close my eyes and channel. Excuse me. I see a school bus. I saw you originally walking outside the school bus, but alongside it. And now I see you as like a dog, being trusting and loyal to whatever it is you're learning outside the school bus. Sorry for the background noise. I feel like I'm seeing somebody's inner child. I don't feel like it's yours though. I'm seeing you giving off an energy. To tons of people who have like protective gear around their head. It's like you take off this clear protective thing around their head and then you put on a new one for them. I feel like something about changing the way people think, or yeah, but like not like going out of your way to, you know, enlighten people, but like maybe people will talk to you tomorrow or today, whatever, you know, hold that how you see fit. And maybe they'll go to you for advice and you'll change their way of thinking based off the knowledge that you know. It's knowledge that you trust. It's knowledge that you see a future in, something like that. Maybe it's like futuristic. Maybe it's like a futuristic way of thinking or just a different way of thinking. But somehow this way of thinking gets you in action. It creates boundaries and it gets you acting passionately. Why am I seeing Tom the cat from Tom and Jerry? that just came out of nowhere. And I don't remember that character at all. Was there another cat every now and then? Like a brown cat? I don't know. It was radiating purple through its eyes. I don't know. I don't control these things. Now I'm seeing all these different characters. Okay, so I feel like pile 1 tomorrow, energy you should be channeling, it should change upon your audience. Like, know your audience. Don't have this one way of thinking, like, trying to think of how to word it without it coming off the wrong way. You know, like, you may be a certain kind of way, and you may feel that I respond in the way that I respond, and tough shit, you know, something like that. I'm not saying this is how you are, but maybe something like that. And you don't feel like you have to go out of your way to... I'm seeing Bugs Bunny. I feel like Sylvester the cat, too. Anyway, sorry. I would look up all those meanings, spiritual meanings, because they definitely have a meaning behind them, and see if it resonates with you. But what I'm trying to say is that you may feel that it takes extra work to do something like that. Maybe you feel like you would be fake. I'm not too sure. But this is coming through for a reason. You know, the same message isn't always going to work for everyone. Everyone's different. And this will make you feel better. I see doors opening for you tomorrow, giving you this opportunity to grow with your heart somehow. Like, work on your heart chakra. All right, I'm going to open my eyes. Let's see what the card says. If you were to hear, a false premise again and again until you yourself began to believe and repeat it, now your own activation of the contradictory vibration would interfere with your sense of intelligence, and you would begin to attract evidence of your belief, in effect, proving the false premise to be true. And so it becomes increasingly hard for you to call this a false premise when the evidence seems to be telling you that it is true, for over time you come to believe it is true. Flawed premises can attract true unwanted evidence. Flawed premises can attract true unwanted evidence. If you were to hear a false premise again and again until you yourself began to believe and repeat it, now your own activation of the contradictory vibration would interfere with your sense of intelligence, and you would begin to attract evidence of your belief, in effect, proving the false premise to be true. And so it becomes increasingly hard for you to call this a false premise when the evidence seems to be telling you that it is true, for over time you come to believe it is true. Sorry. Sorry, I'm just like thinking about the words that they're saying. Sometimes they make it confusing, but if you get it, then that's great. That's all that matters. So, pile 1. I feel like seeing those like shapeshifters in a sense. You know, I kept saying like, oh, I see this character, I see this character, I see that character. I feel like you may say different things to different people. Like, I feel like, okay, let's start over. I feel like what this is saying right here is you will believe the things that you say. So I almost believe that what Spirit is saying in regards to the energy to channel tomorrow is, you know, believe in the uplifting words that come out of your mouth. Believe in the advice that you may give to others tomorrow. And you can attract that yourself, whatever it is you're telling them. Because this is saying, if you were to hear a false premise again and again until you yourself began to believe and repeat it, now your own activation of the contradictory vibration would interfere with your sense of intelligence. Let's stop right there. So if somebody's telling you something that isn't true over and over and over again, now you decide to believe in it, it messes with your own frequency, your own vibration, and also your intelligence. So I almost feel like in the beginning of the vision, I was getting a story that maybe this was your story. Like maybe you were believing in false premises and then you decided to just listen to your own vibration. Because remember, there was a school bus and you were walking alongside it, but on the outside. But then you, oh wait, did I say what I saw? You were on top of the roof. No, I definitely didn't say that. So in the second vision, I don't know why these visions come in the way they do, but you were a dog, which is trusting and loyal, and on top of the school bus. So the difference of the vision was, in the beginning of the vision, you weren't touching the school bus, you were on the outside, you were walking alongside it. The second vision, you were on it, you were touching it. So it's like you're in touch with your own innate wisdom. So I feel like when you do that, you're able to then tell people what you believe to be true, whatever advice you believe you should be giving or whatever response you should be giving to whoever these people are. You'll believe what it is you're saying, and in return you'll manifest that energy back. I hope that makes sense as to how I'm saying it. You know, you have to, I feel like the truth of the matter is there are no coincidences. There just aren't. I feel like you have to give people hope with whatever it is, because you never know. Why would you not give somebody hope? So it's like if you're giving somebody hope tomorrow, that gives you hope on something. Then you carry that vibration, and that's a good vibration. Okay, I don't want to keep going on with this. So I hope that makes sense. I know I can be confusing sometimes, so. Flawed premises can attract true unwanted evidence. Flawed premises can attract. Don't ever allow anyone to, you know, I'm trying to think of how to word this. Sometimes there's things that seem so obvious to most people, but it's like sometimes you know in your heart of hearts what it really is at the end of the day, and nobody's going to see it your way. That's a test from whatever it is you believe in up there. I truly, truly believe that you're being tested on your intuition, to trust yourself, your higher self. Because what does that mean? That you have to believe what everybody else is telling you? You know what I mean? Because then you're going to look for all the signs that point to, you know, what everybody else is telling you. Never do that. Always go with what you believe to be true. Anyway, all right, Pile 1. I hope that helps you with today or tomorrow, okay? Sending you love and light. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. All right, I shuffled the cards and I got the card for you. So I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to channel. Sorry. Ooh. Sorry. Let's see what energy you should be channeling tomorrow. I'm seeing like an in and out energy, like I'm seeing a runway. It's so weird. It's like it's almost as if you're trying to open up, but you don't succeed. Every time I think the door is going to open, it doesn't open. It just, a bunch of people are moving it around. And then that was a wooden door, and now there's like a barbed wire, not barbed wire, or wired door, and it's like it just keeps moving around to the left, to the right, to the center, but it never opens fully. And then the path, the runway, it was like, wait, I just saw Santa, and then I saw a fox in like a scarf and a reindeer hat or something, or a Christmas tree hat. I'm seeing a Christmas tree. I'm going to say gratitude. The pathway, why do I keep saying pathway? Because there's always a pathway usually. Runway, the runway, it was like somebody was pulling a long curtain creating this pathway. Oh my God, runway. I'm sorry. But it never fully opened. I don't know how to explain that one, but something about not fully opening up. And something about being, something about showing gratitude. I keep seeing Christmas as a theme. So maybe having faith. Oh, I'm seeing commitment. Definitely have faith. Have faith in your wishes. Have faith in the direction you're going. I'm seeing a spiritual awakening. I'm seeing Kundalini. Aww. Pile 2, I'm seeing you like blindfolded. And you're just like looking up at the sky. And you're like walking around in a circle. I feel like you just turned into like an enchanted princess, something like that. Something's growing. Something's getting wiser. Something's getting better. I'm seeing sparkles. So many sparkles. What the hell was that? Something's like hitting, banging this ring that was like being committed to, I don't know, the sparkles. They were like banging the shit out of it. I'm seeing a guy throw something in the stars. think it was a bow and arrow. Ooh, he's got some butcher knives. What the fuck? I feel like the message is like, don't let anybody take away your sparkle. Something like that. Something within that energy. Like, don't let anybody kill you. Like, no. Don't let anybody. Yeah, I'm getting like this controlling energy, like something about freedom, something about wishes, something about having faith, something about feeling caged. Oof. Yeah, I'm seeing people fuck up like things that are supposed to be yours, I guess. Like, I don't know why you would own this, but a street sign. I'm just getting so much dark energy from other people about you. Like, they want to bring you down. They literally, I'm seeing people willing to go to war with you. I'm seeing such an artistic, different version of Mrs. Potts from Beauty and the Beast. Literally leading the way. Maybe somebody's mom doesn't like you. Seeing somebody meditate. I really feel like the energy is you got to stay in your own positive vibe. Like, don't allow anybody to mess that up. It's not worth it. All right, I'm going to open my eyes. Okay. 22. Beneficial beliefs feel better when I think them. There are things in your environment that you believe that match what you want. And there are all kinds of things in your environment that you believe that defy what you want. How would you ever sort them out? How would you ever... How do you know the active beliefs within you that serve you well and the active beliefs that do not serve you? How do you know the beneficial beliefs from the detrimental ones? The beneficial beliefs feel better when you think them. The detrimental ones feel worse when you think them. Yeah, that's exactly what I was seeing. Give no flying fucks about what anyone thinks about you. I mean, you know, it's funny. I used to say that for years. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks about me. I used to say that, oh my God, since I was a teenager. And my actions would show that. But then I would catch myself doing these things where I did somehow secretly care because I would catch myself apologizing to all these people. And it's like, I didn't owe them a fucking apology. I really didn't. And if I did, it was like, it should have been two people apologizing, 1000%. And 9 out of 10 times it just wasn't. So it's like, you do care. You say you don't, but you do. So it's like, if you have any type of thought whatsoever about, excuse me, people who don't like you or don't agree with maybe you and your lifestyle, fuck them. And the reason I say that is because it will bring down your vibration, your frequency. And it's like, you don't want to do that. You're trying to create a life that suits your needs, your wants, right? I'm sure you manifest if you watch this. You want to create a certain life for you. How can you do that if you care about what others think? And sometimes it gets a little tricky because, like, we love our family, friends, or, you know, we try. But once you understand and accept that you're not here living for anybody but yourself, including your mom and dad, or whoever it is that's in your life, it's really liberating. It's like, and you're going to have these moments where you're like, oh, I feel bad, but they're going to think I'm selfish, but it is what it is. Society has raised us to believe, to please other people. We're not meant to do that. So, pile 2, you should be focusing on yourself, what makes you feel good. If you feel like you've offended anybody, hurt anybody, definitely think about it, consider it, and acknowledge if you did. Maybe you did. Maybe you said something wrong. Maybe you said something out of line. But if you didn't, and somebody's just offended because really, in theory, you're just happy doing you, you can't apologize for that, and you also can't give that much thought. It's okay to give it a thought, but don't give it much thought. Okay? So I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. And I'm sending you love and light. Bye.